Sup shitters, my name is Logan aka Spiderhands and welcome to SP Reviews, where today we have ourselves a track by an act named Waft of Myst, and this is titled The Hunt. And if we switch over to here, we have the track on YouTube, we have the album art here, or the single art. We're going to listen through this track from start to finish and we're going to hear what we think. It just says provided to YouTube by Symphonic Distribution, so that's awesome. Released on the 5th of May. Composer Marcus Stalick, 2021 Radical Resonance. Awesome. Let's go. Let's do this. Okay, nice with those drums coming in. Some interesting synth elements here. Some nice, that little rise, that shimmer. There's a lot of production value in these first few seconds. Oh, some stereo pan synths going on as well. There's a lot of coloration in here. Oh, and a riser going in there as well. Oh, where are we going with this? Is this what kind of genre of music is this, I wonder? Hell of a lot of stereo panning going on with that percussion. Oh, and increasing the intensity. Nice little 32 oh, hang on. Oh, cool. Oh, it's pretty. It's gorgeous. We've got some nice arpeggios going on in that synth section there. Fantastic, fantastic mood and ambience to it so far. Nice sidechain kicks there. Great resonance with those basses. Well done with the EQing as well. You know, it can be difficult to get all these elements sounding as fresh as they are, but that's been accomplished here. Nice little bits of space there. Keeping it we're keeping a consistent groove to it, but at the same time, we're having little changes with the rhythms here, including some 16th notes occasionally in terms of the, oh, and some vocal chops there as well, interesting. There's so much going on. Okay. We're continuing with this, alright. I'm assuming this will be the last round of this before another section. Ooh, that riser, man. Where are we going with this next? Cool, smart move. Thank you. Yeah, I was kind of worried or concerned that was going to be it. That was that energy level for the rest of the track, but no, we're bringing it back down at the halfway point. Good job. Smart move. Okay, nice filter on that pad there. Keyboard or a piano or something like that. Boom. There's some extended harmonies going on here. There's not a lot of chromaticism though. They're playing safely within the major or minor scales relevant to this, and it's great. Interesting texture with the blah, 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 blah. I'm not entirely sure what that instrument is, but it's like there's lots of different elements that you can hear in here that you want to pay attention to and sort of take in. Okay, we've got a similar build to the first time. Oh, that's a different element there. Got some breakbeats going on, haven't you? Yeah, there are some breakbeats going on in the background. Very perky stabs going on there with those synths. Those bass synths there. Okay, slight modulations on a musical theme that's been kept throughout. Okay, cool. What are we going to do in the end? Are we going to double time it, half time it? What are we going to do? What's the aim? What's the end goal for this? Okay, we're going to keep the overall vibe of it. What's having less of a bass resonance or bass focus? Lots of stuff in the mids and the high spectrums. Oh, great. And we've kept that theme going, but we're displaying it differently now to outro. Yeah, good choice. Good choice. There's almost a call and response going on between some of the elements. Interesting. All right, let's talk about Waft of Myst. Oh, Waft of Myst, The Hunt. Sorry, it's been a long day. Waft of Myst, The Hunt. It does kind of sound like you're going on a bit of an adventure. It doesn't sound like it's a particularly stressful or intense adventure. It's like there's a bit of mystery to it, you know, there's a bit of suspense there. There's sort of some intricacy by what I'm judging from the chord progressions and everything, because we have no lyrics. This is of course an instrumental. I think you know, most of the fundamentals have been covered very, very well. There's a clear understanding of music theory and composition. You know, a lot of the instruments have similar textures or work well together. It felt like a very whole sort of composition, if that makes sense. You know, you weren't really missing, didn't feel like there was missing any low end or any high end or anything like that. The recording, mixing, and mastering sounded quite fresh. The energy, there were changes in the energy levels of the track as we went along, as I discussed. And yeah, we'll go big screen for this. Basically, I'm fairly happy with The Hunt. I'm not sure how much music Waft of Myst has released, but this is a very strong indication of a quality that I hope continues through their future work, and I can only presume has been something that's been so carried them here. You know, it can be difficult to get a connection with the listener when you're not speaking to them or singing to them or rapping to them or whatever. But I think at the same time, this track is more of an atmospheric kind of experience here that people can sort of nod their heads to, and I was genuinely doing that. I think if the song had been slower than this, it would have been too slow, if that makes sense. You needed the rate of the 170 BPM-ish tempo, 1, 2, 3, 4, to counteract how sort of almost peaceful and serene the rest of the instruments were in this. There was some kind of more sort of synthetic glitchy elements that in parts, like in the bills and stuff, for a bit of tension there. But ultimately, I really feel as though we did well. We came and did what we needed to do. I think you know, you can looking at the album art here with the man and the whale. It does kind of sound like a hunt. It does have a sort of almost nautical theme to it. When I do listen to it, and like sometimes I see music as like a colors, and so like I see blues and greens and stuff like that. I'm glad that there weren't any aggressive synths in here. I think that if you'd had any sort of really sort of inarticulate elements, it wouldn't have carried as much weight. And in addition to this, I think the culmination of all these different elements that came in. I keep saying elements. I need a different word for it. I need a thesaurus, don't I? I have faith in the fact that Waft of Myst will continue to experiment. They clearly know their way around an audio production workstation. Music production skills are on point. I think they know how to keep the listener engaged. And with a track for 4 minutes without any lyrics or singing or whatever, for me to have been reasonably entertained throughout was good. Again, I'm glad that we didn't have more of that first build than we did. I feel like the thing was established and we were there, and I was just concerned at that point whether we were going to do more of the same, but we knew to change it, and that's the mark of someone with expertise in the field. But this is effectively my review of Waft of Myst's The Hunt. Hopefully you enjoyed this track. If you did, please do go show this musician, this artist, this producer some love via their various social medias and their YouTube page. And stay cool and stay safe, and please also remember to support your local musicians and artists at this point in time, as they need the help more than ever with all the crazy stuff going on in the world. Catch you in the next review. Spider hands up.